Hi, in this video, I'll show you how to perform the initial setup of Bookly, #1 WordPress booking plugin, and walk you through the main settings and Bookly features. Bookly makes it possible to accept payments from your customers directly through your website and offers a wide range of options and features to customize booking forms to suit your website style and corporate branding. On the other hand, Bookly lets you save countless hours of time and money while processing clients' reservations, automate your schedule, integrate with WooCommerce, Google Calendar, and much more. But let's start from the beginning. Download and installation. To download Bookly, you should first purchase it at codecanyon.net at Bookly product page. After you purchased and downloaded it, you should log in as an admin to your WordPress website. Install and activate it in Plugin section. You will see Bookly in your WordPress admin sidebar menu in the list of installed plugins. Please make sure to enter the code you received after you purchased Bookly in the settings. Purchase Code tab in order to have access to free updates of the plugin. How to get started. To start using Bookly, you need at least one service and one staff member. So let's have a look at the service section. For your convenience, you can organize all services into categories. Click on the New Category button and type in the title. Now you have your first category. Then click on Add Service. You will see the service card with different fields to be completed and options to be selected. The title field is essential and required for each service. It is the name of the service which will be displayed in the calendar and on the front end, as well as in other places where the service is mentioned. You can also choose a color for a service, which may be helpful while dealing with the time slots in the calendar occupied with this service. Additionally, you can choose whether or not the service will be visible to your customers on the front end of your website. Then, set the price of your service. And capacity, which means the minimum and the maximum number of people who can book the same service for the selected time slot. Set duration, which means the amount of time required to perform the service. Padding time allows you to add an extra time before or after each appointment for your needs. You may find it useful if your employees need additional time to prepare for a service, time to rest after it, to clean the room, etc. Choose a category for the service and select a service providers, your staff members who will be chosen by your customers to perform the service. Consider adding some additional information in the info field, and this message later can be inserted into email notifications with the service_info code. Adding and editing staff members. Now, let's have a look at the staff members section. Staff members are your team members who provide services to your clients. When you click on New Staff Member in a drop-down list, you're able to select one from the registered WordPress users and associate your employee with a staff member profile. Although it is not required for your employees to be registered as WordPress users, keep in mind that if they are not, they won't have access to their personal calendar and profile in Bookly backend. So, after you entered a name in this field, you'll see a staff member card where you can add personal details such as profile photo, email address, and phone number. The information you add to the info field can be inserted into email notifications with the staff_info code. Also, you may set the visibility of each staff member to public or private for your customers. If you choose private, that employee won't appear in the list of your staff members at the first step of booking. At the same time, you'll be able to add an appointment with that staff member from the backend calendar. If Bookly is integrated with Google Calendar, you can synchronize staff members' appointments. To learn more about integrating Bookly with Google Calendar, please follow the link in the description. After you fill out the details in this section, make sure to link your employee to the services which he or she is responsible for. Go to the Services tab at the top of this page and check the box next to the service name. Then set the staff member's schedule, and here you can add breaks and days off. When you have added at least one service and one staff member, you can publish the booking form on your website. Navigate to the Pages section in your WordPress sidebar menu and open the page where you want to add a booking form, or create a new one. In the page edit mode, enter the name of your page and click on Add Bookly Booking Form. You'll see several options, which include selecting the default values for category, service, or employee, and hiding some fields or blocks if you don't want them to be displayed for your customers. For example, you can set up the booking process to start from the second step. In this case, you'll need to set a default service and then hide all fields. Then click Insert. The necessary shortcode will be added to your page. Click Publish and take a look at your booking form on the front end of your website. This is what your customers will see. After you set things up, the whole booking process should be really fast and simple. Your customers only need to select a category, a service, an employee, and choose the most convenient days and time for them. The plugin will check the employee's availability and will offer specific dates and time slots available for the appointment. After this, they will be asked to fill in personal details, choose the way of payment, and it's done. The appointment will be added to your Bookly calendar, and an email and SMS will be sent to confirm the reservation. Appearance customization. Now I'll show you how you can customize the look of your booking form to match your website style and corporate branding. Go to the Appearance section in Bookly menu. All the changes you make here will affect the way your booking form will look on the front end of your website. Use the color picker to choose the color. Check the box to show or hide progress bar. If you want to make selecting your employee as a required field, check the box next to this option. Choose if you want to show the service price next to the employee's name, and whether to show the service duration next to the service name or not. You can change the headings of each field, which is underlined here, at every step of the booking process. Just click on it to edit and type in your own titles. In a Time tab, you can switch the calendar view, show or hide blocked time slots, or choose if you want to show each day in one column or not. Keep in mind that you can personalize each message shown to your customers with the ability to use different shortcodes from the pop-up window. The next tab is Cart, where you can also click on the underlined text to edit. Then, Details, with the options to make a phone field required and show login button at this step of the booking process. Navigate through each tab to modify your booking form as you prefer. When you've finished with the configuration in this section, check out how the booking form looks on the front end. Editing, main settings, and options. Now let's have a look at the main Bookly settings. In this section, you can customize different settings such as company details, creation of WordPress user accounts for your customers, Google Calendar synchronization, payment options, business hours and holidays, and so on. These settings should be set up before publishing a booking form on your website. Let's quickly go through each of them. In the General tab, you can set the time slot length, which is a time interval used as a step when building all time slots in the system. Choose if you want to make a time slot length equal to your service duration. Select the default appointment status and the minimum time required before booking, or set rules for canceling appointments by your customers. Canceling won't be available online if there's only that much time left until the appointment. Set redirect links to the pages that will be shown to your staff members and clients for different scenarios. If you enable the option of displaying time slots in the client's time zone, the time slots will be converted according to the time zone where the customer is located. In the Calendar section, you can set up the way your appointment will look in the calendar. Edit the order of fields by inserting and moving the codes available for one or many participants. For example, if you want to see in the calendar your customer's phone number on the first line, copy the appropriate shortcode form the list below and paste it in the edit window. If you don't want to add any information to the appointment card, just delete an unnecessary shortcode form here. This is how the appointment will be displayed in the calendar section. Company settings are your company details, which can be included in emails when you customize templates for email and SMS notifications. In the Customers tab, you can enable the option of creating a WordPress user account for your customers and select a role that will be assigned to newly created accounts. By logging into WordPress, your customers can view their past and upcoming bookings right on your site, and even be able to cancel them. Then, select what will happen when customers click Cancel Appointment link. You can select the default country for the phone field at the Details step of the booking process, and set the default country code that will be used as a prefix for all phone numbers. If necessary, enable combined notifications and the option of saving personal customer details in cookies. Google Calendar Synchronization will allow you to copy all bookings created in Bookly to your Google Calendar. You should follow the steps in this instruction to set up the synchronization. After you create the project in Google Developers Console, you can enter your client ID, client secret, and copy the redirect URI to the created project. The purpose of the WooCommerce integration is to have access to other payment gateways that are not available in Bookly. In this tab, you can enable and set up the WooCommerce option by following provided instructions. You'll need to install and activate the WooCommerce plugin first, and then create a product. Bookly and WooCommerce integration works by replacing that WooCommerce product with the Bookly service that has been selected by the customer. It works similarly as a Bookly cart option. So when the WooCommerce is activated, the Bookly cart option will not function. The next tab is Cart. If you enable it, your customers will be able to book more than one appointment at once. Here, you can change the order of columns by dragging the icons up or down. In the Payments tab, you can set up any number of payment options. Enable the ones you want by entering your credentials for the payment gateway. Also, choose your currency and the price format, and enable coupons if necessary. Please note that some of the payment options are available by default in Bookly Standard version, and some of them should be purchased and installed additionally as add-ons. Business hours are the default working hours for all of your staff members, but you can also specify an individual schedule for an individual employee in Staff Member section. Then set the company holidays for this year, and choose the non-working days which repeat every year. And the last tab in this section is Purchase Code. Please insert here the code you received after you purchased Bookly. Calendar and Appointments. Now, I'll show you how you can view and edit your appointments. You can either view appointments in the calendar or as a list in Appointments tab. When you first open the calendar, you'll see all appointments of your staff together. By clicking on the employee's name, you will see their individual calendars, and you can see the combined calendar for 2 or more staff members by selecting them from the drop-down menu here. You can view scheduled bookings in monthly, weekly, and daily modes, and open an appointment by clicking on it. In the Appointments section, you can see all the bookings in a list. This list can be sorted and filtered by choosing specific properties like employee's name, customer's name, service, and status of the appointment. You can also add an appointment manually. Click on the New Appointment button, fill out the necessary details, and click Save. To edit an appointment, click on the Edit button and change the details in the pop-up window. You can also export a spreadsheet of your appointments. Customer List. All new customers who made a booking through your website are automatically added to the customer list. In this section, you can manage this list, search through the list, view customer details, and date of the last appointment and payment information. You can also add new customers manually and export the list of them. Email notifications and SMS notifications. In Email Notifications section, you can customize all confirmation emails that are sent to your customers and staff regarding new appointments and cancellations, and also set reminder emails. You can set a template for each email using the list of the shortcodes here. Each type of notification can also be sent via text message. For example, if you want to add the information about the service duration to your email notifications, Just copy the appropriate code from the list available and paste it into the text edit window. Or you want to give your clients an opportunity to cancel their appointments by following the cancellation link. Copy the cancel_appointment code and insert it into your template. Payments. Payments section will show you the list of all payments made by your customers. The same as with an appointment list, you can sort and filter transactions by payment method, status, service, and so on. The next section is custom fields. If you want to create specific custom fields and add them to your booking form, you can do it in this section. When your customers book services, you may want to know some general information from your customers, like the most convenient way to get in touch with them, or which services did they use previously. Or ask specific questions like whether they have an allergy, or whether they have any particular preferences. To do this, choose from this menu the appropriate type of the custom field and customize the details. You can make the custom field mandatory and rearrange the order of them as you prefer. If you enable the setting of binding fields to services, you will see the drop-down menu here to choose which services should have this field. Also, you can add coupon codes in order to give your customers discounts. Make sure you've enabled coupons in Payments in Settings, and then create it by clicking on the Add Coupon button. So, now you can see that it is really easy to install and start using Bookly on your WordPress website. You can set and customize everything as you want to provide your customers with fast and easy booking process. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. Like this video if it was helpful. Feel free to subscribe to our channel and follow the links in the description if you want to know more about Bookly. Have something to share? Let us know in the comments section below. See you soon!